I stand for everything Christ stood for. And I stand against everything Christ stood against in his lifetime. Because in his lifetime, the people who Christ fought in the Bible were not unbelievers. He didn't fight the rulers. He didn't fight Caesar. When he was asked, should we pay tithes or not? He asked, whose head is on the face of the coin? And they said, Caesar. I said, give what belongs to Caesar, and God what is God. He never fought with the authorities. The people he constantly had battles, exchanged with, were the tribes, were the Pharisees and the high priest in the temple. He was fighting pastors and bishops in his own time. He was totally against religion. Christ never came because of religion. He never came here to establish a religion. No. He came to establish a nation, a kingdom. He came to fight the root of the problem of the people, which was religion. Who else did he fight in the Bible if not the Pharisees? If not the scribes? If not the high priest? Who else did Christ fight in the scriptures? Who else? Tell me. Who accused him of doing miracles with the spirit or the power of Beelzebub? The same church, the same Pharisees, the same scribes, the same high priests. Who went and paid bribe to his own disciple to betray him? It's the same church, the same Pharisees, the same high priest. People who have translated today into bishops, into reverends, into pastors. And the way they manipulated people in those days is the same way these pastors are manipulating people today. So I don't fight Christ, I fight what Christ fought. I stand against what Christ stood against. And what he stood against were the high priests in the synagogue, were the Pharisees, were the scribes, the teachers of the law in those times who were changing the word of God to their own benefit. Christ didn't come to please the church. He came purposely to destroy religion and raise a nation of believers, nation of truth seekers, people who connect direct to heaven without through a medium, without through the church. That's why he told the woman in the well, when he met the woman in the well, he said she came early to fetch water because she can't fetch water where people are fetching, and she can't go up to the mountain to worship God. What did Christ tell her? Christ said a time will come when you don't need to go to the mountains or to go to where people are gathered to worship God. A time will come when true worshippers will worship God in spirit and in truth. What is he saying? He was telling her, you don't need to go to church there to worship. You can connect with God connect straight to heaven through your spirit man. Because that is where your spirit is from. Your spirit came